Namaste. Welcome to Pranayama session. In today's session, we are going to learn two pranayama called Chandra Anuloma Viloma Pranayama and Surya Anuloma Viloma Pranayama. Before understanding these two pranayama, let me help you to give a brief details about nadis. Nadi means flow, energy path. Wherever energy is flowing, that is called nadi. It is not just about nervous system or blood vessels or capillaries. According to Hatha Yoga Pradipika, there are 72,000 nadis in our system. Among 72,000 nadis, important are three. These three nadis are called Ida, that is called Chandra Nadi, Pingala, that is called Surya Nadi, and Sushumna, that is your spine. This Chandra Nadi and Surya Nadi are the key points of today's pranayama practice. In these two pranayama, Chandra Anuloma Viloma and Surya Anuloma Viloma pranayama, you may practice only one in a day. That purely depends on your physical, physiological, mental, emotional condition. So here, very important is picking which nadi you're supposed to practice or which pranayama you're supposed to practice or which nadi you're supposed to use in a day. For example, if you are suffering from physically, if you are suffering from any pain on your right side, you're supposed to use only left nadi, that's called Chandra Nadi, Chandra Anuloma Viloma Pranayama. If pain is there on the left side, then you have to use only Surya Anuloma Viloma Pranayama few times. Physiologically, if you are suffering from hypertension, so you're supposed to use Chandra Anuloma Viloma Pranayama. And if you have a hypotension, low blood pressure, then you're supposed to use Surya Anuloma Viloma Pranayama. Mentally, if you are suffering from stress and anxiety, you're supposed to practice Chandra Anuloma Viloma Pranayama. You're supposed to use Chandra Nadi. And if you are suffering from depression, then you're supposed to use Surya Anuloma Viloma Pranayama. So these are some examples I have given. You may need more guidance for this. Suppose if you feel it's very difficult to identify which nadi you're supposed to use or which pranayama you're supposed to use in a day, in such cases you can seek help from any qualified yoga teacher or any yoga therapist, so that it's quite easy to pick your nadi and to pick your pranayama and to practice. So now I'm going to show you the technique how to practice these two pranayama. As usual, you're supposed to sit in a comfortable posture. It can be Padmasana, Vajrasana, Siddhasana, or crossed leg, Sukhasana, or sitting in a chair or in the sofa. You may sit in any posture and you must keep head, neck, back upright and adapt Chin Mudra. And since we are closing one side of the nostril, so you need to use Nasika Mudra in the right hand and left hand in Chin Mudra, place it on the laps. And then before beginning this pranayama, maybe Chandra Anuloma Viloma or Surya Anuloma Viloma, just keep eyes closed and watch your breath couple of times, slowly and deeply. Take a deep inhalation and exhalation couple of times. Don't rush to practice. Then let me show you Chandra Anuloma Viloma Pranayama. In this pranayama, using Nasika Mudra, slowly close your right nostril near the curve of the nose. Using tip of the right thumb, close your right nostril and make sure you are not lifting your shoulder, you are not tilting your face, you are not bending your neck, and you are not turning your nose. That is very, very important while using Nasika Mudra. So close your right nostril. Now from your left nostril, inhale deeply and slowly, Puraka, and exhale slowly and deeply, Rechaka, in the same nostril. This is called one cycle or one round. Do this continuously 15 to 27 times, and you can do several times in a day according to your needs. This is all about Chandra Anuloma Viloma Pranayama. Now, Surya Anuloma Viloma Pranayama use same Nasika Mudra in the right hand. Close your left nostril using your right ring finger. Close your left nostril, and no mistakes, as I said before. Close your left nostril, and from your right nostril, inhale deeply and slowly Puraka, and exhale deeply and slowly Rechaka. This is called one cycle. Like that you can do 15 to 27 cycles continuously or according to your needs. Remember, when you want to practice pranayama, it should be in the empty stomach. Suppose if you have taken meals, you're supposed to wait nearly 4 hours. Then only pranayama becomes very effective, otherwise it may cause some health problems. And if you have practiced pranayama, then you have to wait at least 20 to 30 minutes to take food or shower or even to drink water. And when you practice pranayama, remember, you should practice deeply and slowly. You inhale and exhale deeply and slowly. First your abdomen area should expand slightly, then your thoracic portion should expand. When you exhale, your thoracic portions will squeeze or compress slightly, and then abdomen will go inside. It will move towards your spine. So like this, take deep inhalation and exhalation in every pranayama practice. And one more point is, when you practice pranayama, do according to your capacity without any force or stress. You may need more guidance or corrections. So it is always better to practice with a qualified yoga teacher. You may find certified yoga teachers from Yoga Darshanam. We have teachers all over the world. You may also send your questions in the comment box so that I can help you. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, share with your family and friends. Let everyone get benefits. I'll come back with another video. Till then, enjoy your practice. Thank you.